Hey, good afternoon, YouTube viewers. This is Big Bill coming to you live from Catastrophe Railroad, aka South Brooklyn Railroad. Just got these from the UPS driver from mynameplates.com. I had these plates made up. I had a bunch of plates made up, and this was one of them. And I'm going to show you what I've done with the other ones. I like the way they look. They have many different colors. If you order, they start out at $8.98 per plate if you order one, but if you order more than 10, it drops down to $5.99, which isn't a bad deal. Free shipping, and they give you adhesive backings. I was gonna drill pilot holes and put gold screws in, but I think I'll just leave it there. They give you free adhesive backing on this. Anyway, let me show you what I've done with the ones that I've ordered. I've put up for the yard, glass yard. Please excuse the nauseating movement of the camera. Glass yard. Looks nice, right? And then as we move down the layout, as you come around, we have the Brooklyn Sand and Gravel Company. My wife thinks it's redundant that I put Brooklyn Sand and Gravel since it's on the side of the building. But since you're ordering the signs, you might as well go all in, right? So that's what I did. And they're pretty good. The adhesive, you peel them, you put them on the thing, and then just make sure they're straight. Obviously, I hope they are. And then as we move around across the William Baronic Bridge, across the Kings River, we come to the Warren Street Power Plant, along with the one-time bar and the chop suey place. And there's the power plant in the back. Now these signs are pretty good. You can order them in any color you want, and they're pretty reasonable. I think they are. I looked around local trophy shops in the area where I live, and they wanted $8, $9 per plate without a discount. At least if you ordered 10 or more, you'll get a discount from them, free shipping and the free backing. The Canavelli Pasta Company, along with that right there. Then as we move down, we have the Brady Construction Company right here along the overpass highway. Oops, excuse me. And down here, I haven't put the fascia in, but there is the Dean Street Lumber Company, along with the Brooklyn Lollipop Company, and these are the stickers they give with that. So you can just peel them off there and then place them on the back. And it's not a bad deal. I like the way they're clean. They give the layout. I think it gives it a little bit more uniformity. And here we go, the Genco Oil and Coal Company, along with that. And then as we move down, we have the 3rd Avenue Warehouse District. Now that's all the warehouses and all the storage areas down here. I didn't have a name for it. I was going to have a name for it, but then I figured, 3rd Avenue Warehouse District is pretty good. I think, anyway. So, and then as we come around the clubhouse turn, we come to the 8805 engine facility. Now the 8805 is located at 8805 Baltic Avenue, but the crews call it 8805. So when they're calling out on the radio, they're saying, dispatcher says take it to 8805, everybody knows it's the engine facility. And it wraps beautifully around the curve here. It's pretty flexible and stuff, and that's the 8805 engine facility. And then as we come down to the final sign is the Brady Yard right here. So the signs are in, and I think they look pretty good. What do you guys think? I'll leave the link to the my nameplates in the comment in the section, right below. Right over there, I'll leave it for you guys to look at. And leave comments. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. I'd love to have you subscribe. And for those guys that recently subscribed and are longtime subscribers, thank you so very, very much for your support. And I think this looks pretty good. Tell me what you think. Give me a heads up. Like, dislike, whatever. If you want a basic, I'll tell you. Here, let me give you a little bit of information. Glass Yard is named after Derek Glass. Derek Glass was very instrumental in the beginning of this layout. Gave me a lot of advice. Donated some track to the layout, and has been very instrumental in his advice on the layout. And I'm glad to see that Derek is back into the hobby and getting back in full swing. And as we pan around, the Brady Yard is basically after the gentleman who built this layout, Mr. Darren Brady. Fine carpenter, fine man, excellent coach, baseball coach. I coached with him for many years. And he's also Brady Construction. And this is named after him as well. As we move down, Brooklyn Sand and Gravel is Brooklyn Sand and Gravel. That's what it is. 8805. Now that's a special number to me. 8805 is the numbers my son wore when he played football. Number 88 and 5. So I use that as his as a tribute to my son Mike. There you go, Mike. The Warren Street Power Plant. Well, the Warren Street Power Plant is where I grew up. Warren Street in downtown Brooklyn on 4th Avenue. Between 4th and 5th Avenue. Grew up there. So that's the reason for the Warren Street Power Plant. As we move down to the Canavelli Pasta Company. Now, the Canavelli Pasta Company happens to be my wife's maiden name, Canavelli. She's a Bensonhurst beauty. And we explained the Brooklyn Construction Company, Brady Construction Company, and Genco Oil Coal. If anybody has ever watched The Godfather, you'll know that it's Genco virgin olive oil that the Corleone family started. So that's where I got that from. 3rd Avenue warehouse. It's just 3rd Avenue in Brooklyn down by the Bush terminals, and there's a similar outline of those buildings down there. So that's basically it. That's basically where the names come from. Oh, and the bridge is the William Baronic Bridge, and it spans over the Kings County River. William Baronic is the gentleman. Oh, I'm so sorry about this camera movement. I really am. William Baronic is the gentleman who helped design this layout. And there's the original plan up there by Mr. Baronic. As you can tell, he signed it. 1/9/2/15 is when this plan was finalized. But that's who the bridge is named after. And it spans Kings County River, and the Kings County River is the borough of Brooklyn. Each borough in the 5 boroughs of New York City have their own. Richmond County is Staten Island, and Kings is Brooklyn. And as you can see, we have the South Brooklyn Railroad stenciled in black with a little brown on it. Also, another little tidbit thing is a sign. The NS and RT, that was my first railroad. It stands for the North Shore and Richmond Terminal Railroad, and because we live on the North Shore. And it's RTTD, crew room, employees only, no public facilities. But anybody who comes to the layout gets to sign the sign. So we've had a lot of people sign. My son Michael signed it. My wife signed it. My pastor and his wife signed it. My neighbor upstairs signed it. Steve Atwell signed it up in there, right to the upper left-hand corner by the end. And a few other people. Frank Delorio, my nephew Jake Hansen, as you can see. And Frank Delorio, who I used to work with on the D-line, Motorman, and all the rest. So if you happen to come by for a visit, you're more than welcome to partake in signing of the sign and help operate on the railroad. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in and watching this, and I'm going to leave the link down below for nameplates. And you guys have a great day. God bless, and I'll see you on the radio.